Welcome guys. So today's project is going to be this true precision threaded barrel with a nitride finish on my P365 fuse. Okay, this is a high quality USA made option if you want a threaded barrel on your fuse. I believe now SIG actually has a threaded barrel version of this, but this is going to be a great option for a very nice match grade aftermarket precision barrel. This is actually a match grade barrel compared to a factory, duty rated barrel, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do a install review video. I'm not gonna show you the actual steps of taking it apart or installing it, but I will go through and kind of review each step as I do it, just to be YouTube compliant, because they are very, against freedom tools and disassembly and install videos. So I will have to tippy toe around this, but I will make sure I show you kind of the things that I wanted to know about this barrel before you go ahead and buy it, because like you, I went ahead and searched for this barrel on YouTube and I couldn't really find a lot of videos. There's very few videos. I think Kid Badger has one. There's very few barrels when it comes to an actual install and kind of like up close review of these and talk about certain things. So let's get into it. Let's unpackage first the barrel. So let me get the fuse out of the way and we'll come back to that. Well, let's just show you what they have here in the barrel on the package. So like I said, USA Precision, this is a match grade stainless steel barrel. Some key points is that it's a 416R barrel, as well as it's broach cut, and it also has 6 grooves and 1 in 10 twist. Okay, and this is a 9mm fuse barrel. And this is the black nitride. Now the reason why I went with the black nitride is because it's the most durable finish according to their website. It's actually more durable than the DLC. You would think that the DLC is more durable, but it actually is not. This is more durable. The DLC might be more slick and have more lubricity, but when it comes to actual durability, this is the more durable finish, is the black nitride. Now, really up close, let's get rid of some of that dust on there, foam packaging material, but we have some really nice engravings on the side of the chamber, at the top of the chamber. You got the True Precision logo there. I really like those finishing touches they have added to the barrel, as well as what this is for. This is for the 365 fuse, 9mm. Okay. Really nice engravings. I really like that. The whole barrel is black nitride coating, including the feed ramp and the chamber inside. So I'm going to try this out the way it is. If I need to polish out the feed ramp, I will do that at a later date. But I'm going to leave it the way it is and try it out from True Precision the way it comes. I bought this from Optics Planet. I got this for a really good price because they run promotions here and there. You have your Optics Bucks or whatever they're called, as well as coupon codes that they have all the time, which is like between 10 and 15% off. So you can get this for about 140, 150 bucks, or even less. I think I paid less than that with all those coupon code, compounding and really giving you a good discount. But anyways, I really like the presentation of this barrel when it comes out of the package. Like I said, very nice packaging. They give you a True Precision sticker and a product card. They do tell you to have a 50-round break-in because it is a match grade barrel, and it's manufactured with intentionally tighter tolerances. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the barrel to the lock face lockup, barrel to slide lockup once I put it inside of the slide. But moving along, we have these flats cut into the barrel. Now these I think are pure aesthetic. I don't think they really do much. They really don't add a lot of surface area. If you ask me, I would prefer to have a solid barrel, but for the price, this isn't bad. I don't think they make a solid barrel. All the True Precision ones have this kind of notable cut on them with these flats milled into them. I think it's just kind of like their own characteristic or design intent for their company. But that's their characteristic look. That way, when you look at a barrel, you can tell it's a True Precision barrel because it has these like unique cuts, these flats cut into it. But like I said, I would prefer a solid barrel. I have no problem with a solid barrel, if you ask me. But it is a good looking barrel. Let's take off the cap, protector cap, and very smooth, nice tight fit on the threads. It's not like sloppy or anything. It's a very nice precision like fit on there, okay? Very smooth threads. It does have an O-ring for retention, so this cap will stay on there, okay? Once you cinch it down. But really nice cap. It has like these unique cuts into it. You can tell it's a true precision because of the flats and the cuts cut into the muzzle device or the thread protector. But like I said, the whole thing is black nitride coating. It does have a recessed crowned face on this, okay? So it does protect the crown face on it is protected because it's completely recessed. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. It's kind of hard to see an all black surface, but it is recessed. It's not like your typical barrel, which is the crown is right up to the edge and then chamfered. But let's go ahead and install this in the slide. Let's just get this stuff out of the way. Here is my fuse. It is completely unloaded, okay? Nothing in the chamber. I've already checked this before I started the video, so you don't have to worry for you Karens jumping down in the comments asking about if it was loaded, okay? Of course not, it's not freaking loaded. But anyways, I'm gonna go off camera and remove the slide. So this is a very simple process. Basically, all you have to do is remove the recoil spring, remove the factory barrel, insert the new barrel, and reintroduce or reinstall this factory recoil spring. So I'm gonna do that off camera. This is what the barrel recoil spring looks like. One side is solid. It has two flats cut into it, okay? So it locates on your barrel. Here is the factory barrel, and here is the slide now. Bare slide with the optic on it. So let's just do a quick comparison. So as you can see, hopefully you can see that, this SIG barrel is thicker, okay? It is a lot thicker, it feels like, and the face is not crowned, okay? Well, it's not as crowned and it's not recessed, okay? It doesn't have as big of a chamfer. As you can see, the chamfer is deep in there. It's really hard to see. It's because it's the black coating on it. But anyways, I can tell you that the SIG barrel, the chamfer is not as big. The crown is much more prominent, and it's recessed on the true precision barrel. It being a precision match grade barrel, it's going to have those kind of characteristics or features. So SIG barrel, true precision barrel. We can do a quick comparison here. As you can see, it's a longer barrel, so you get some barrel length out of this when you get a threaded barrel. And you can add a can, which is all the point, okay? If you have non-threaded pistols and rifles, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know if you're just a FUD, but you're missing out because having a can on everything is just the way to shoot. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this off camera really quick, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so before I put the recoil spring back in there, I want to show you guys something. Okay, so I'm just going to put my finger underneath and check the slide, the lock face lockup, the barrel to slide fit. Okay, so when I push this thing in there and I push back with my finger, okay, my finger down here is pushing back and up, this thing has no play. Okay, the front, almost no play. It probably has like less than a thousandths of play, maybe like 5/10. It's almost nothing. Okay, so let me put the recoil spring in there and see what the lock face lockup is now. Okay, so the recoil spring is in there. Like I said, there's two flats on here. It's not a complete round flange that it sits on. So you take that flat face, but there's two flats. You want to put the flat up against the bottom, okay? Because otherwise you would have a clearance issue this way. It would protrude further out this way. So be very careful and understand that there are two flats on the recoil spring and that you do have to bottom it out and square it up with the bottom of the chamber, okay, the locking lug there. So be mindful of that when you reinstall it. But here it is. We have a completed slide, fully functional slide. So let's go ahead and put on that thread protector now. Very nice fit on that. Because of that O-ring, it locks up. All right, so let's take a look at the fit. There is no play on the lock face, and there is a tiny bit, a touch of play at the barrel opening here on the slide at the very front. So you're gonna have to have some kind of tolerancing or clearance when it comes to this, but the most important thing is the consistent lockup back here. Okay, some will say that this is also important, but this is a duty grade pistol bordering a match grade pistol, because now with this match grade barrel, you're gonna have some, you know, your longer barrel, a little more accuracy possibility, capability, but don't expect too much. This is not a, you know, competition gun. So, but totally acceptable amount of clearance out front here. Like I said, it's probably 1/1000th or less. And there's like no play up here in the back at the lock face. Okay, so when I wiggle that. But that there is a completed slide. Let's go ahead and put it back on the grip mod. All right, there it is. Okay, we have a completed fuse with a threaded barrel. Okay, this looks awesome. This is gonna be great for shooting with a can and having that added capability now. Really like the looks of the True Precision barrel. Look at that. The engraving is just like, it's like OEM plus. Okay, I love when things look OEM plus. You get that subtle enhancement, you know, upgrade. Really like the black nitride finish, the kind of flatter black looking finish on it. The DLC, like I said, is not as durable as the black nitride. Black nitride, according to True Precision, is their most durable coating, okay? And I like just the sleeper look, okay? I don't like all these flashy gold and rose gold barrels and rainbow colored and blue and whatnot. It's too much, okay? Just give me a nice plain Jane blacked out pistol, okay? Carry duty pistol. But that there is what I like. All you guys like different things out there. Like I said, it's, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but I'm really liking this. I'm gonna put a can on this now and shoot it suppressed and enjoy that added capability. But like I said, I also did a review on this one. This is for the XL model and my spare grip module and spare slide that I turned into a threaded barrel. That way I can use it with my Legion. So I can take off the slide, replace it with this complete slide, and have a threaded barrel on my Legion, okay? And swap back and forth. As you can see, I'm a little, you know, P365 crazy here. I got all sorts of parts and freedom tools. But anyways, really great guns. I really enjoy the Legion. It's a really, if you have to buy one, buy this one, okay? It's really nice. This comp actually does work really well, believe it or not, on this short barrel. I really enjoy shooting this. It's really accurate. But you can't go wrong with any one of these, okay? Like I said, great threaded barrel, especially on this fuse, which is the 365 long slide. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please check out my other video when it comes to the extended magwell for this guy here. I basically show an install summary video and show you that, how to install that, and kind of my thoughts and review on that. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.